member's question was on measures being taken to locate Kenyans who were reported missing after the elections. I wish to respond as follows. There were no reported cases of missing Kenyan nationals following the unrest associated with the general elections in the United Republic of Tanzania. However, the mission received reports of several Kenyans who had been arrested and detained in various locations across Tanzania. In response, the Kenya High Commission dispatched a team of officers to the respective police stations and immigration officers to verify the arrests, provide consular assistance, and engage local authorities. Following the intervention by the government of Kenya through the High Commission, all but 2 of the detained Kenyans have since been released. The remaining 2 individuals are Mr. Samuel Kagila and Stephen Dungu Kimani, who are currently held at Arusha Central Police Station. The mission remains actively engaged with Tanzanian authorities, and efforts are ongoing to secure their release. And the ministry has also sought assurances that the 2 Kenyans will be accorded full due process, including access to legal representation and timely production before a competent court. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Korere, umetosheka?
Mheshimiwa Spika, sio haswa sijatosheka kamili, manake taarifa tunazozipata nje ni kwamba kuna baadhi ya Wakenya ambayo hawajui walipo wapendwa wao. Pia kando na hiyo, Mheshimiwa Spika, tunajua kwamba taifa ya Kenya na muungano na Jamhuri ya Muungano ya Tanzania tuko na mengi tu ambayo yanatushikanisha. Mbali na binadamu, kuna viumbe vingine vya Kenya ambavyo vinapatikana Tanzania. Kwa hivyo ni vyema wizara yetu husika iweze kuwajibika, na namshukuru waziri manake ameonyesha kwamba wizara imewajibika, lakini waendelee kuwajibika zaidi ili tujue walipo Wakenya wote ambayo mpaka sasa wapendwa hao hawajui walipo, na pia ule uhusiano na undugu ulio baina ya nchi hizi mbili iendelee kukuwepo hata baada ya uchaguzi ya nchi yoyote ile.
Thank you. Tandaza. Honorable Tandaza.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Langu litakuwa fupi kwamba tunajua kwamba Zanzibari ama Unguja ni kati ya Jamhuri ya Tanzania. Lakini tunashangaa kwamba wakati wa Zanzibari wanapokuja Kenya tunawapatia taratibu za kawaida kama ndugu zetu, lakini Mkenya anapoenda Zanzibar ni kwamba anahitajika kulipa takriban $44 kama bima, na haijalishi aidha mtu anaenda kwa siku moja ama siku mbili. Mimi nakotoka Tanzania ni jirani, Zanzibar ni jirani, na tuna familia kule. Kwa nini wao watutoze bima ya afya $44 ili hali wao wakija hawatozi chochote? Asante Mheshimiwa Spika.
You cannot, please, yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, my question to the Cabinet Secretary. Honorable Speaker, as you're aware, we had 2 Kenyans who are lost. More notably, the gentleman called Nicholas Oyo, who is actually my constituent in Uganda. And this was just as a result of politics within on the Ugandan side, although that issue was resolved before I brought my statement. Honorable Speaker, we have quite a number of Kenyans who suffer in Uganda and in Tanzania for various other reasons, including even a question tied to the Honorable Korere, where we have people conducting business in those countries and they get harassed as well. Some even being suspected of getting involved in politics, and yet they're actually conducting business. Yet, in the reverse, Honorable Speaker, here in Nairobi, in fact in my constituency, we have so many Tanzanians, undocumented Tanzanians, right here in Nairobi conducting business. And our government does nothing. We just allow them to conduct business. So, Honorable Speaker, is it time perhaps that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs does a documentation of all the Tanzanians, all the Ugandans who are actually conducting business in Kenya. And this information be made public, that it can be shared with our neighbors so that they are aware that we do have people from their countries who are conducting business in Kenya, and they know what is at stake when they harass our citizens who are conducting business in those countries. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to raise a question.
Jaldeza.
Yes. I want to raise a question on the Kenyans who have been said to be held up in Russia being taken to the war front side of Ukraine. There are 5 Kenyans whom we have the names, and the names that I have is Edwin Wafula, Awad Mtindi, Isa Alake, Peter Muredi, and Patrick Obonyo. Whether the minister is aware of their situation and the way any means they have taken to repatriate them back to the country safely.
Kwame. Honorable Okwame.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, Mr. Speaker, permit me to say that a Kenyan is a Kenyan. It doesn't matter whether he is within the country or outside the country. If a Kenyan is outside the country, and in particular just next door like Tanzania, Uganda, and something happens to him, like the cases we are referring to, for sure our government must show a serious concern so that both Kenyans inside and outside can know they are Kenyans, and our government, together with other Kenyans, care and are concerned about them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hope the Prime Cabinet Secretary is getting us and is going to take some action.
You can answer those.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will respond to the issues raised.
Honorable Correa just made a complimentary statement. You don't have to answer to that.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You just complimented what he said. So, chukua microphone.
Speaker, I said there are Kenyans who are still missing, and according to the Cabinet Secretary, he says that there are no reports of Kenyan missing. But if from what we know, there are people who are complaining that more Kenyans are not known where their whereabouts are not known. So they should know where those Kenyans are and try to reach out to their families so that they can get full information on the people who are claiming their loved ones are missing.
Thank you.